Six my regular, I'm talking six for better. Oh, six for better. Oh, we can go. Six my regular, I'm talking six for better. Oh, six my regular, I'm talking six for better. Oh, six for better. Oh, we can go. Six my regular, I'm talking six for better. Oh, six for better. Six my regular, I'm talking six for better. Oh, six for
Hey, Bonafides and YouTube otherwise. It's me, Seaman Ted, and I'm back. I'm back with another video. And if you're in here, you're good to go.
Oh, Sophia home now. Sophia home.
What's going on? What's going on? What is going on, Bonafides and YouTube? Otherwise, I am back with another P Valley commentary, honey. We are not calling it a review because this is a commentary. We will not be going step by step, I don't think. But if it leads us that way, that's what we're going to do. But baby, this was a good episode. Hey, Saida. Oh my gosh, it was a great episode entitled. This is episode 6. So the last one was 5. Sorry, I got to change that in my titles. Episode 6 entitled Savage. Baby, this was emotional, emotionally charged. It was, oh my gosh, it was a lot. It was a lot. Y'all, let's just talk about this. So y'all hollering that what's her name? Big Bone is part of the gangster disciples or whatever, that man, Montavious, that's after Autumn, or was after Autumn until they killed him, until Mercedes killed him, that she part of the crew to come down there of their little gang to come down there and see what did happen to him, whatever. Well, when the season opened up or when the episode opened up, she in there screwing old boy at his place, and he got the ring out on display. While he's sitting up here thinking it's him, I mean, thinking, I'm having some good sex with this girl. He going in and out of consciousness. Picture Mississippi's face on Big Bone's face and all that mess. He got the evidence on display, just like they told him earlier this season. Get that mess out of here before we get caught up behind that murder. She asked about it too, and then she even makes a real good commentary about. They say that you like to save chicks that don't want to be saved. I said, okay, yeah. Now y'all was right about that forecast. Y'all forecasted that right. It's definitely going to be a problem between that girl seeing that ring and oh boy, and the murder of Montavious. Baby, murder must have got him some real good money. I thought that was all Mississippi money on last episode before last. She was laying in all that money at the hotel. I guess it's murder's money, honey, because he done went and bought Big Teak, a new whip. It's all, what is it, color banded all around it and stuff like that. Teak don't even get it. Like, he just like, man, this is awesome. This is whatever, baby. They all out there juking and stuff. Y'all see the little footwork they doing and stuff? Come on, Memphis. They're out there juking and bullcorning and having a good time and celebration. This Negro, he don't know how to act. You know what I'm saying? He going back and forth crying and he skied around the thing. He just, Murda is like, listen, you just got out. This is seeing more and more of Teak and Murda's friendship and how deep it goes, how much they love each other, not necessarily romantic, but just as going back, like going way back with each other, always supporting each other, always being there with each other. So I like seeing the depth of their relationship and everything like that. But y'all, when they were in the coffee shop or the wing place or whatever, I can already tell you that Big Teak was throwed off talking about he like lemon pepper wet. Girl, since when? Girl, you better get you some dry lemon pepper. Lemon pepper wet. That's dirty South mess. I don't like no wet lemon pepper, child. Do y'all like wet lemon pepper? Ooh, okay. But in Memphis, in that area, they the same folks put coleslaw and shit on their barbecue. So anyway, so they down at the wing shack, and the waitress is going off, like saying how fine Teak is and stuff like that, and Lil Murda running off, and I was like, okay, I thought you was trying to fix it with Clifford, but okay, but anyway, you could tell they showing us so much of how, because they are masculine, how much they gotta toe that line back and forth on. And I think Teak is bisexual to me. Just the way I've been seeing him do, I feel like he might be more bisexual than just, only gay, only men wanting men. Because, or it could be, kind of the thing that you have to play, the line you have to walk. Like, I need to act like I like women. I need to be with women. You know what I'm saying? I need to whatever, even though I like this Negro. You know what I'm saying? So they up at the place, and he's like, it's kind of like a date. And I'm kind of like, Murda, what you trying to do? Is this your man or is that your man? Like, which one, right? And I was like, what is this burning? Because I'm watching it back while we talking. What is this burning of the hair? I thought that was some BS that just be on Instagram. Do y'all know what that is when you cutting the hair while you were burning it to make it less soft so you can cut it up good? I don't know. But anyway, so back at the wing shack, they talk about some real stuff. Like they're talking about, the fact that, hey, Neurolay, the fact that, that they care about each other, but it's been a long time since they've been together and been in that way, and things have changed. He just getting out the pen after being there for, I think, 10 years or something like that. So he asked, about Clifford, and he was like, how's he? And Murda's like, she. And old boy like, what? And oh, I didn't even see that picture of when Teak is in there getting his hair cut. Of that picture of that man with that guitar and them devil horns in the shadow. Did y'all see that? Okay, but anyway, that's gonna go a long way. So I was totally here for the whole conversation at the table because they doing a lot of stuff subtly. They putting you on to a lot of stuff. They getting in your head a lot of ways subtly. Okay. They'll say, hey, Norlay, hey girl. So what is so crazy is listen to this part right here where he says, I Clifford, so how's he? What he like? You know what I'm saying? And Murder says, he's like, it was like, well, you know, that's what he prefers for people to call him as. So I don't say nothing about it. I just accept it. And I was like, see, there we go. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you, and that's good because stop fucking with people. Let people do what they gotta do because you ain't got heaven or hell to put them in. So that's that training that mind, that little subtle things, subtle things for for things to become more acceptable. I'm just I'm just trying to let you know what was going on here, okay? You get some of your favorite characters to start saying all that, so-called educating you and stuff like that. Well, not so-called, but educating you and stuff. Then people start. Okay, so then they say black folks are some of the notorious ones that don't be going for LGBT. So you got it on a black show that's a hit, and come on now, okay. So now, back to what I was saying. So, what else was I gonna say? Okay, so he kind of describes him, and then you can see he's going in a glaze over his eyes, like, oh, he's like a champagne supernova. He's like an eclipse of the moon, and Teak's like, yeah, my time is over with him and stuff like that. I'm gonna still keep my friendship and stuff like that. And I said, bitch, that is true in gay or straight relationships. You'd be like, you know what? You either know that somebody has moved on, or you know that you don't need to move on, don't want to move on, nothing with that person, but y'all can remain decent with each other, and friends, especially as deep friends as they are, as bad as they have each other's back. You know what I'm saying? Since they were younger and stuff like that. So I was like, I like that. Teak Murda tried to comfort Teak's hand, but Teak was like, nah, baby, you will not get me. I see you already la la goo goo over this dude or this girl, whatever. You know what I'm saying? La goo, you not finna get me with that. Matter of fact, I'm gonna just do your little nose real quick. Ting-a-ling-a-ling. I forgive you, dog. And we gonna go on. Girl, you gotta be for yourself. Don't be letting them motherfuckers try to snatch you back in, bitch, please. Okay. So I was like, okay, cool. They gonna be cool. Was y'all cool with that? Oh, y'all tell me y'all ain't seen it yet. That's why ain't nobody saying that. Because yesterday, when the review was 7 days late, y'all was talking. I wanted to do it now because this is such a good episode. Honey, and I'm going to go through Teak's whole storyline. Teak going back to the trap house, supposedly going to get some weed with Lil Murda in the car was, it was crazy for me because there's a lot of triggering things from childhood that a lot of people go through. Oh, you saw it, good. That, they have just not dealt with or refused to deal with, or might be even doing a little bit too much with what happened. Like, because sometimes we can just inflate shit because it happened to us, stuff like that, right? Oh, thank you, Sincere. I appreciate it. So, I really appreciate it. Thank you. Hey, Jennifer. Yes, it was very touching. Yes, come on, Jennifer. And so, I was tripping because we getting into Teak's background. I'm loving him. I'm like, damn, can we get into some of the mainer characters' background? But this Negro been tripping so bad and acting so foolish that maybe we did need to go ahead and find out about Teak real quick. You know what I'm saying? Because we getting sick of before we get sick of. Okay, before we get sick of. Okay. So anyway, so he go in there. It actually turns out to be the house that he grew up in, and that some crazy mess went on with his mama murdering his brothers and sisters and stuff like that. And he goes to this closet, opens it up, and it's a little boy that looked just like him with blood on him and stuff like that, right? And I was like, yeah, that little part with her coming to Mercedes at the end, yeah, that was after school special mess. That was Lifetime. I was like, get the hell out of there. Okay. Get out of here. And get out of here with that mess. Okay. What's up, Andrew? So, honey, I was tripping. So not only we can see old boy going through some shit, you know what I'm saying? Wait, before I do that, it's a part where they at the gas station and he don't even know how to pump gas. Now, excuse me, but how old are these boys? About 25? I guess 15. If you went in at 15 or something like that, then maybe you don't know how to really pump gas and stuff and put the card in and stuff. I don't know. Maybe didn't nobody have no card. Nobody had no car or card, you know, considering his circumstances he was living within. So I'm all like, wait, I'm in the P-Valley discussion group on Facebook, and a few people were saying that they're glad that Big Teak is dead. I said, SMH, that totally missed the mess. They totally missed the message, right? So I was all like, I was over there looking like it also touches on how we need to address mental illness. Yes, we're gonna get to it. So Teak, I love this. I'm telling you, I love him and Murda's relationship, their friendship. It done went through some tests, okay? So when they were pumping the gas or whatever, they hear in another person's car that sample that he made and sent to DJ Never Scared. I don't know why I like saying that so much. DJ Never Scared. I think I didn't heard that before as a kid. I think it was some DJ where I lived that name Never Scared. I was like, I don't know. But anyway, so they heard in somebody else's car Murda's part talk or whatever, and Murda got hyped like, oh my gosh, that's my stuff. He done reached into people's car and turned it up. I was like, hold up, nigga. I thought he was gonna get his block knocked off with that, right? And then Big Teak is just hyped for his friend, like, yeah, nigga, like we finally getting some traction, you know what I'm saying? And it's all about you, nigga. This your day. And I was like, oh, I love how much they are like, I don't know. Like we see, you know, macking, hanging, you know, all that a lot, but we don't see true love as a friendship. Okay, we don't see the LGBT love between masculine men, like everybody was saying. We don't see a lot of that. So this is different for me. I'm taking it in, and I love the celebration. It's the humanity of all of it that just makes me feel so good, because while we're sitting out here and all these things are going on in the world, all this crazy shit we keep seeing, all these shootings, the war, you know what I'm saying, all this lack, you know what I'm saying? It's just to see positive humanity. I'm all here for it. Okay. So, nah, girl, you know I know that song. And I'm outside at the club, and you think I'm a punk. Okay, that used to be my theme song for about 5 years. So I go and open the trunk. Yeah, what? I thought I told y'all, boy, I ain't never scared, bitch. I ain't never scared, trip. I ain't never scared, hoe. I know that song. I think I heard DJ Never Scared. I don't think that's unique to this show. I think in the club I heard somebody named DJ Never Scared when I was younger. Yes, their friendship and genuine and a rarity. Right. Because when Wody, girl, hey, can we talk about Wody real quick? When Wody called Lil Murda, was like, you need to get rid of that Negro, you know, he's baby, Wody is terrible, dog. Wody that came in just like we was talking about the other day with the executive, you know what I'm saying? Decision making and shit. Wody said, man, we putting this tour back together. We're getting some things going on real quick. And I know how to make things happen, but I know one thing, you better get rid of that nigga. He's a liability, he crazy, throw. Well, no, that's my nigga. Now I'm gonna take care of him. I'm gonna make sure he coming with us. He was like, baby, make sure you get rid of him, or I'm gonna do it. I know how to make things shake. Now, some of that right in the way Wody was talking was booty. I'll say that. But baby, I was like, Wody think he bad. Wody think he bad. Okay. All right. So listen. So then, okay, so they out at the gas station. He done lifted Lil Murda up on the car, and they dancing and having a good time. He just looked at them like, yeah, y'all, like he done made it. He getting it. He done made it. You know what I'm saying? And I was just like, oh, I don't know. I just liked it. I liked it. So these Negroes, you know, Murda had to pull him out of the trap house that used to be his house. It was folks in there still drugging and sexing and boozing, and girl, it was crazy. And he just went into this mindset after seeing himself in that closet, you know? And like, you know, people go through a lot of trauma sometimes that you can't help them in their mental illnesses and their issues and stuff like that. You can talk them, you can tell them you love them so much. And I felt Murda in that car. You could tell them that you love them so much, everything gonna be okay. You're gonna make sure, this is what we live for. We almost up. You know what I'm saying? Let's go after our dreams together, like we said, da 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 da. But that mental instability can sometimes just grip someone so much. Hey, private eye, that there's just nothing that you can say to talk them back. That's why there's only, like, even with people who are negotiators with the police department and stuff like that, they get so good sometimes they don't realize that sometimes they get so good at, you know, bringing people back off the ledge, quote unquote, that they get so down and out and toe up on that one chance, that two times in their career, that 6-7 times in their career where they weren't able to, and don't just understand. Sometimes people are just too, the disease, the mental disorder or disease, or instability is just has so firm a grip. There's nothing that you can do even as a specialist. You know what I'm saying? So Andrew says, I think Teak, oh shoot, I done messed that up. I think Teak low key felt like he was bringing LaMarcus down, Lil Murder down. Yeah, I think maybe he thought he didn't deserve it. Cause remember when he said in the car, I was supposed to, my life, I wasn't supposed to make it out of it. Oh no, that wasn't even him. That was, I can't stand when people say that type of shit. How the fuck, just cause shit going around other people, everybody's life is individual. That don't mean that you wasn't supposed to make it. I hate when people, that's one thing that gets on my nerves, people say that shit. Anyways, and I feel like to those in that, still in those situations, it's a way for them to give in. And they don't need to be under that type of talk, because that's some bullshit. Everybody's here on an individual status. Anyways, yeah, I think maybe he felt like, because he's always had a guilt because he was the only one of his brothers and sisters that escaped his mother's mental rage, where she killed her kids and stuff like that. And then and then it also shows you how mental illness can travel in a family too, And I think, is it passed down by the mama? I don't know for sure. Let me not say that because I don't know that for sure. If somebody wants to look it up and let me know, or knows, let me know. But yes. So what was so crazy was, um that visit to that house, I feel like just sucked him up. And in the end, him and Wody on the lake having a good time, beating out beats, and who? Oh, Monica the singer. Okay, I'll get that in a minute. So they on the top hood of the car, moonlight over the lake, and just enjoying each other, rapping, da 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 da. He Lil Murda, what's his name? Teeth, and got a rap that Lil Murda had sent to him back in the day that helped him through his time in jail and stuff like that. Lil Murda's like, who is that? He was like, that's Lil Murda circa 2017. He was like, oh no, baby, that ain't my stuff. That's some slaw. I said, oh, that is so funny. So he's like, yeah, that's your stuff. You done came a long way, basically. So they get back in the car, basically they Teak is in this part where he's so dark on the inside that he said he can't see the light. You know what I'm saying? Like, he just feels unworthy. Teak does. He feels unworthy, and just like he is not gonna be able to overcome the darkness inside of him. He feels like there's a devil on his back, just like the devil got on his mama. And the whole time, Murda's like, nah, bro, like we straight. Like, we don't got no devil on us. You don't got no devil on you, bro. Like, beat it, fight it. Oh my gosh, I don't know, baby. I've been in that situation where somebody got it in them, and it's just like, this is so crazy. This life imitating art imitating life, child. He just tried his hardest to talk to him. So they get back in the car, and he was like, "Where you want me to take you?" And Murda was like, "I'm going. We riding around. We sliding around together. What's up?" And he was like, nah, bro, I got something to do or whatever. I'm gonna take you somewhere. And Wody already know what time it is. He's like, nah, bro, we going together. And Teak is like, nah, let you go. And not Wordy, Murda won't let him do it. Murda already know that something ain't right with the man in general, and that something extra has taken place that night. And I think when it was something that happened on the outside of that car, something that was said, if y'all can tell me, I forgot, where Wody, not Wody, it looked like Teak was looking at Murder and saying, you know, he's on some other stuff than what we used to be on. You know what I'm saying? Like, let this man shine or do his thing. I forgot exactly what was said, but I saw it in his eyes, the way that the camera came to him and it like stayed on his eyes. I felt that he was feeling, yeah, like Andrew said, that he was a burden. So when they get in the car going back and forth about dropping Murda off, Murda's like, hell to the no, baby. It ain't happening. But Teak jaws a gun and he's like, man, get the F out of here, man. Just go. Let me take you somewhere. Get out. You know what I'm saying? And they go back and forth. Wody trying his hardest. Not Wody. I keep calling him Wody. He looked like his name Wody. He don't look like no murder, okay? Murder is just trying his hardest to compel him not to shoot himself. But he ends up shooting himself in the car with Murder in there, which I was like, damn, I hope Murder gets out so the blood don't be on him. You know, Murder handled that gun earlier when he brought the gun to him in the trap house. You know, he's in the car with them, even though they friends with all them fingerprints and all that mess and stuff like that. I was like, you know, oh, you don't want to leave your friend. I'm not saying that that's what he should have did, but I just hope that this stuff don't come back like he had something to do with this man killing himself. Oh, so Teak is gone, child. That was so heavy. Yeah. Hey, Private Eye. I see Wody's point of view too. If you don't understand people like Teak, it can be unnerving. Yeah. I think Wody didn't want to be bothered with Teak. That's what that is. So you mean to tell me Tiki Boom Boom Teak waited to be free and commit suicide? That seemed like an easy way of getting rid of the character. Yeah. I think the character came and showed out though. Like, I think he did what he was supposed to do. It's bring light to institutionalization and childhood trauma, mental instability, a different look at male on male relationships, you know, all of that. I mean, especially how you keep seeing, like for instance, when they were at the gas station and the girl was like, well, since you famous, and did you see how natural that looked for, Murda is not naturally inclined to women, okay? But baby, he faking his ass off in these streets, okay? The way he rolled up on that girl and whatever, and the way he doing hang, and even when he was talking with Teak outside of the restaurant, and they body language and stuff like that, baby, that ooh, you know, I don't know. That's a lot to have to carry, to have to switch all the time. I mean, most I had to do, well, yeah, I had to code switch a lot. Like I told y'all recently, I decided to stop code switching so much. I can't stand that no more. I want to just be me. Um, Code switching a lot, knowing what they like and you like. I'm talking about white folks, and what you like, but keeping what you like and how you act at home a different way than when you around them, you know. And like I said, I'm a Zennial. I was born in '79. So yeah, Gen X is still live with that type of shit. You know what I'm saying? And trying to come into our own, leaving that mess alone and not buying in that respectability politics and shit like that. So I just imagine how hard it is to be not naturally inclined to women, but having to act like it. Because that's an intimacy, getting close up on folks and stuff like that, and doing with folks, and you know. Let me keep moving on before I get behind. Okay. The last time Teak had a fit, Murda had to give him the pipe. Perhaps a little head would have saved Teak's life. LOL, I'm joking, and these people aren't real. Right, okay, thank you. She's like, I'm joking, and these people aren't real. Okay. Yeah. And even when people don't have a mental illness and you mask things with sex, it don't be working out most of the time. I don't think Teak would have killed himself if he knew he could be in a relationship with Lil Murda. It was so sad. That's why I was saying, like, he was looking at him like, that man is in love with somebody else. He's, in a whole different headspace now, blowing up and stuff like that. There's nothing else for me here. It's something that he said at that point too that almost seemed like that said that he was saying, and there's nothing else here for him. Why is it 20 watching and 6 likes? Please hit my like button. Show some respect if you come into someone's home. At least hit the like button. Okay, I used to be going off like that. You coming into my house and you ain't even brought a free like. I didn't ask for no bill. Okay, what you didn't like hold on, let me drop this thing. What you didn't like? Anybody can come up. Let me catch up so I don't have to be way behind. What didn't you appreciate on that part? Facts, probably the writing was horrible. Yes, Teak did his thing with his character. I think so too. Okay, wait a minute. What writing was? Let me go see what's going on. Perhaps a little head with a. Okay, so you mean to tell me to commit suicide? You child, that shit be happening all the time. I know people that this girl I went to college with. Her husband came out of Iraq. They got married, had 4 children, and he still killed himself. 4 beautiful children. They had a big old nice house in Oklahoma City and everything. Y'all, I'm telling you, that don't even, that's real life. None of that shit matters when you are that sad or that depressed or that dark in your head, like where you just don't see anything coming out of it. Yes, that's what I was saying. I named out all of that. Teak was battling childhood trauma, jailhood trauma, and dealing with a broken heart because he knew it was too much for Teak because he knew Murda was in love with someone else. Woo, that was a lot. While having mental illness. And the whole scene between okay, hold on, I'm going back. I'm gonna go to it in a minute. I think he does have an attraction to women because he is attracted to Uncle Clifford's look. I don't know if that's how it works. I don't know. She said, I'm going to watch and complain if I want to. Go ahead. I do it all the time. I'm loving this season. I'm honestly sick of people complaining. Oh, okay. I didn't even see that. Sick of people complaining at this point. Just watch it. See, now I gotta just let y'all know that, I don't know. I have issues with parts in this show, but I don't know. It's something really, really relatable to me in a lot of these characters. Okay. Yeah, because I'm looking at it right now. He told Murda, I see you moved on as you should have. Whole world that moved on seemed like. See, he feeling like he inept. He's feeling like he's inept, y'all. I'm just not buying. He was so sad Lil Murda was in love with someone else. I think that's just lazy writing. These are DL men. It wasn't that deep. But this is the thing. It ain't just that. He's also dealing with all them other things, Andrew. That's why they brought all that in there. So it wouldn't just seem all heart-sick, romantic hurt. Murda described Uncle Clifford like an eclipse and all kinds of things, other things to Teak. His heart was slowly breaking, but still found strength to forgive Murda. Yes, I love that. I love that he told him, I forgive you. Girl, I just be loud. He's like eating a funnel cake once a year at the fair. Look how he telling it. It's like an eclipse, Baby, look how Teak looking. He's sad. He's fucked up about it. Seem like you gotta have it. Yeah, maybe I do. I fuck up a lot. Hold on. Baby, these boys is looking in each other's eyes, baby. They is playing these parts. Oh Lord, can we just talk about the acting, baby? They are looking into each other's. Ooh, baby, they are touching each other's hands. Here goes his hand getting snatched back. Yes. Okay. That boy closed his eyes and let it sizzle down to his mizzle. Okay. And drew his hand back. Girl, they are acting. Andrew, this man had heavy demons and trauma to deal with. Andrew's hard to please, child. He wouldn't be able to be openly gay and be thug lover. It's the nitpicking every damn week for me. It's okay to have a critique, but people are complaining just be complaining. Oh, I hope you don't think that about me. I'll be telling you how I really feel. Okay, so who y'all want to go to next? The next character. Rest in peace, Big Teak. We hope you find some peace wherever you at, man. Wherever you at. Baby, let's get on over here to well, let me give y'all a second. I know it's a little what is the thing called? Not a drawback, it's a delay right now. Okay, that's what I was going to. All right, hold on. Definitely lazy writing because had Teak lived, his story was too closely linked to murder, and it would have became the Teak and Murder show. You think so? To me, it's the murder show. Period. It's the Murder in Mississippi show to me already. Okay, we're going to Mississippi. Mississippi, pow pow. Okay. Okay. Okay, Mississippi, child. Mississippi is home from the tour for the first leg of the tour, honey. And she is all beat up and broken and bruised off her husband beating her tail because he had beat their children. And I'm still wondering where the laws is about that baby's back in his arm. Okay, where are the laws? That's some whack. That's that writing right there ain't hitting either. Okay, because the laws would have been all over that baby's arm and that baby's back. Okay. All over now. In a small town, that's the only thing I'm gonna give you. In a small town, because I'm from a small town, you might have been able to talk out of it. Okay, you might be able to talk out of it. No, first season was Mercedes. Mercedes is a not a big focus to me in this one. She like third or fourth focus. So, uh, honey, Mercedes is Mississippi is home and toe down. And she looking around and she's like, baby, it's time for us to bounce. It's time for us to go. Was she on the phone talking with Lil Murda, and she told Lil Murda about what happened with her in Rome, that Rome tried to screw her, rape her. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, hold on, before we go here, that Mississippi story is so Tyler Perry. Hold on. She wouldn't even be able to bring that baby home. Period. The acting is lazy. I said the acting is lazy. The writing is lazy as far as the baby part. I said what I said. That's my opinion. So you think the acting between Teak and Murda is lazy? Oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm still in that. I ain't never seen that before. Okay, so I'm all into that. Okay, so Mississippi home with them babies and stuff like that. She's sitting around looking like I got to get out of here. Oh boy, come up talking about I'm about to go do something outside the house. Do you want to go with me? She's like, nah. I'm looking at what I look like. Why would I go with you? I'm beat up. Like, why would you even ask me to go with me? Go with you? I'm beat up. What are you gonna say when they see I'm beat up? You know what I mean? That was just crazy. That be tripping me out when you see that on movies and stuff like that, where the dude wants you to go out and his knuckle fist is on your face. Like, what? Anyway. So long story short, he leaves to go do some work at somebody's house or whatever. And she then hid that gun from the paint from last season, hid it, and then snatched it out the house. She going around getting, the kids together and the kids stuff together. But she does talk to Lil Murda and tell him that Rome tried to rape her, and that she told Wody about it. And you could tell she kind of like, I don't really know if what Wody did about it. I don't really know, but now Rome dead, and I'm kind of looking, and then even Murda was like, wait a minute, yeah, now he did. But the phone hangs up. Or no, she had to hang up the phone because Derek had walked in the room before he went to go work on them people's house. So, girl, that is so. It's a trip. It's a trip. It's a trip. So they putting two and two together. Even when Murda talks to um Wody, even when Murda talks to Wody on Murda talks to Wody on the phone, Wody is like, oh, I mean, Wody messes up and says, you know, that nigga OD. I'm sitting here thinking, like, Murda's like, how you know he OD? The nigga is a drug addict and he just all of a sudden died. OD. What you talking about? Okay. So anyway, Mississippi at home. She getting Nikki babies together. She rolls out the house. She first of all, it's too much talking going on. She left the phone for some reason. I guess because he got a tracker on the phone. Okay, that just came to me. I didn't all this time. I didn't put it together. She left the phone. Go get in the car. You know, first of all, I'd have threw them kids in that car and I'd have got 2 to 4 blocks over and then strapped them in, baby, because I'd have been gone. Do you hear me? I'd have been gone. Girl, I'd have had to run for my life too. One time only. I was gone like a bitch. My baby was already in the car. All our clothes for 3 and 4 days was in the car. The car was full, so I could go home if I need to go home. But I went to my homegirl's house. My homegirl who lost her son this year. I told you we was real tight. The kids are 2 weeks apart. Baby went right on over there after I threw that boiling hot pot of syrup on that funky bitch. And I dropped that damn pot and I ran out of the house. Down the stairs, it was in the snow. Down the stairs so fast, I didn't look to see if the motherfucker was behind me or not. I got in my car, I was gone. Car was already on, baby. Already in the car, strapped up. Bitch, my coat in the car because I don't need no coat catching on shit while I'm trying to run. Girl, please, Mississippi, why are you so stupid? Why? You're so stupid. So you sitting up here taking your time getting these motherfucking kids in the car, and then you go and start the car, and it won't start. You go to the back, you see the nigga didn't want you to go nowhere, so he didn't detach something. Was that the battery? Had the battery in the back? Is that a slug bug? I don't know. It didn't look like no slug bug. Was that a slug bug, y'all? So I'm like, okay, bitch, do you have feet? I know you got a stroller somewhere. Both them kids be sitting on each other's lap, and we be gone. You got a phone. Why you ain't call nobody to come pick you up? Teak got a car. Wody got a shit. Wody put it down for you. Wody got a car. You know what Wody did for you. Wody got a car. You got a phone. Ain't no Uber. You got plenty of money. You was taking a bath and money last episode, and you ain't got no money to get no motherfucking Uber. Girl, you added two villainous talking about you got control. Bitch, you had all kind of control in all different ways over this damn situation. Then let the nigga come home while you got the gun in your hand. You gotta hide it and shit. Girl, get the fuck out of here with this. Mississippi and Teak both have a lot in common. How so? Mississippi was about to tell Murda about the recorder. She sure was gonna tell Murda that oh boy said he had a video. They need to get that out there so they can find out where that nigga phone is at. So Sippy Cup, Mississippi had a whole pistol and then popped that white man. See, no, I'm glad she didn't pop him. Cause when I saw her messing with that gun, I was like, girl, your punches is about 2 or 3 days old. So it ain't gonna be in no heat of passion charge, baby. That's gonna be real talk. Cause once you take your ass down there, they're gonna look at them things and see that you got punched 2 or 3 days later. Before 2 or 3 days before. Okay. Instead, she got her ass beat yet again. Exactly. Keyshawn had it hard, and I can see how she ended up with Derek. Yeah, I can see how she ended up, but not while she's still there. Look at how the black guys talked about her. Look at how her father treated her along with that awful stepmom. Yes. You didn't watch my last episode. We talked about that in depth. She's starting to wake up now and trying to figure it out. Okay, but she's scared and ain't got no friends or family. She a motherfucking lie. Yes, she do got some friends. Girl, don't lie for Mississippi. She do got friends to come and help her. I just named off some. She had Teak at the moment. She had mother and Teak crazy than a motherfucker. Okay, you talking about get rid of a nigga? Call Teak. Okay, Wody is her friend. Murder is her friend. Okay. Who the fuck else is her friend? But somebody else I just had in my mouth. Diamond's her friend. That's another motherfucker. Okay. That you know done killed for a bitch that he didn't even like. Not, he wasn't even infatuated with. Okay. Who else? And what else? Mercedes and them still be mad at you, but they ain't never liked that you was letting that man go upside your head, and now he done turned around on your children. Girl, bye. I had to run for my life too, but I was Mississippi at first. I know it happens like that, but girl, she didn't got beat for years, girl. It's like I don't know, everybody in their own time. Do you have this is like a mental illness too? It's what is it called, Stockholm syndrome or some shit like that? And being beat up and stuff like that. Kind of you know mess with your head and make you think you can't move, you can't do things, you're not powerful. Do you have feet? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. Keyshawn is getting on my damn nerves. She could have called somebody to come get her a Uber or Lyft. Just stupid. Exactly. I told you she was just taking a bath and money on the last episode. She don't want to call the guys because they're gonna beat Derek to death, and she don't want that. Well, bitch, you trying to cater it too much. You too broke. You too broke and shit to be trying to have custom help, customized help. Fuck wrong with you? In small towns like that, Uber and Lyft don't run as frequent. Okay, that's fine. It's feet, stroller, and me and my baby's out. Shoot, if you were really ready to go, I'd have had that oldest baby on my back, and I'd have been carrying that young one. We've been running down the street. Call the neighbors, exactly. Okay. Derek should have died instead of Big T. Come on now. Tell Katori. Oh, well, it's too late. Teak on. It's not as easy to leave when you feel you don't have support and mind manipulation by your abuser. The lady was just, yeah, okay, I hear you with the mind manipulation, but the lady was just taking a bath and money. All she got to do is turn on her phone and get the cash apps going. Jennifer, I see she got a whole bunch of fans online too. Jennifer, I don't know, because she can't let nobody know she ain't with Lil Murda. Okay. Jennifer, I don't see Derek making it past the season. Yeah, because it's too much on him. I think he almost out too. And then it was something about Teak. I knew he was about to die too. Something that happened. Somebody said when that man said, "You casket ready," when he did his hair. Mm-hmm. And he looked up in the mirror, and it was that picture of that man holding a guitar, and the shadow of the man holding the guitar had devil horns. I knew that it was over for Teak. I just didn't know how. Neurolay, I understand it's not all black and white like people think. It takes time. I get you. And I'm not saying it's black and white, because I feel like it might have been black and white out of high school. It might have been, hard. Okay, but now he done snatched your son's arm to where it was hanging off when you came home. And you was just bathing in money. You was just taking a bath in money. Wait, yeah, I knew Teak was gonna die when I saw the ratings were S for suicide. Oh, see, you can't be looking at it ahead. You're supposed to get surprised. That's probably why you didn't like some of the stuff. When did the rating? Or is it when you first turn it on? It's that black box with it had the S in it. I didn't see it, but I know what you're talking about. There are some fan theories saying that Derek will kill Keyshawn. I hope it don't happen either, baby. No, she's too likable. Well, I don't know. But you never, but this ain't Game of Thrones. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no Game of Thrones. You have black folks mad, Katori. We rooting for Mississippi, okay? And I want to see Derek's parents. So now we didn't talk about Mississippi. Let's get over here to Roulette. So Roulette got her half white, half black, or half red wig on. So she evil and light. And her and Whisper then got a gang of folks to come out to the pink to have a spades tournament and spades and stripping, S&S night, okay? And he was like, they was like, girl, the acrobatics from these girls on the pole is phenomenal. They are phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I love some of that stuff that was going on that poll on the SNS night. They were doing it and doing it wild, doing it and doing it and doing it wild. I was like, come on. I was here for it. Oh, okay, gotcha, gotcha. So, shit, that could have been Mississippi. No, not with her kids. Who else could have had suicide? I don't know. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. So one of her tricks comes up and is all like, man, that girl is giving the pole hell, talking about Whisper. That foreign girl, I want to get with her. I want to get with her. She was like, she don't hold. And he was like, yeah, she yeah, just introduce me or whatever. And so she was like, nah, she don't do that. He was like, man, just go ahead and do it because I want to eat her cat out. And she was like, dang, you didn't do me like that. Okay. You know, whatever. She's like, man, it'll come back to you. Just do me this one thing to come back to you. And she looking at Whisper like, dang, I really don't want to do this to my girl. But really, Whisper can make her own decision or whatever, right? But I wouldn't have went over there telling her what that rabbit ass nigga was talking about. But anyway, so later on, we see that Whisper over there giving the man a lap dance. I wonder Whisper gonna start hoeing. Mm. And then later we see Whisper on the outside feeling bad because she didn't turn that girl on to that crazy ass trifling dude in the club. And here go Duffy, the white boy with the truck that be having all them drops and stuff, which Clifford told BL or Big L that, hey, I'm not really feeling this stuff no more. So I feel like it's gonna be a raid on that. Okay. And Duffy and Duffy shoots his shot at girl at Roulette. Girl, did y'all see them kissing? He couldn't handle them lips, baby. I was looking at the kissing. Oh, let me see how he finna handle these lips. He wasn't able to handle them lips, honey. He didn't know what to do. I'm so proud of the actress that plays Roulette. She is doing so. Oh, baby. When Roulette was sitting in that car and talking through that window, that was like to me the most truest acting that had happened on the whole episode. Like you could tell that lady that acted somewhere. You know what I'm saying? I said that to myself. I was like, I said, damn, I felt like I was watching a real, not saying that this ain't a real show or whatever, but I'm talking about like, I don't know. I give credit to all the rest of them because they're not veteran actresses and stuff like that. And actors or yeah, I ain't never seen half these people, more than half these people. So when I saw her doing her little thing, I was here for it. That was the man you claim had a mushroom head. Oh, what? That was the same dude? Oh, okay. I claimed. And did y'all see that dingling on Andre at the end? That looked fake. Then I'm on that looked fake. Or maybe Andrew that made me start thinking all these dinglings is fake. I don't know. They're athletic. Yes, the ladies are very athletic. I think Roulette really liked him. That's why she was looking like that. Oh, really? Okay. These writers sure love to down black women. Why not offer a stack to eat a black stripper's box? Okay. Okay. Notice that the guy wanted to pay Whisper, a non-black or racially ambiguous woman, double just to give her head, but only pay Roulette a single stack, and had and she had to get on her knees. Exactly. They only veteran actors on the show Loretta Devine. Okay. Right. Okay. We got to get on grandmother too, because y'all claim y'all forecast it. Okay. So yeah. So okay, Roulette. You doing a good job. Now that's all for Roulette. Okay. Hey Melly Mel. Yes, it is Melly Mel. Oh, I didn't say hey Aries girl. I just started showing you stuff. Hey Aries girl. So what was I gonna say? So what else was I gonna say? Okay, so now my next person, I have to talk about Autumn. I can't stand to watch this lady. She cannot act. Oh my gosh. So at the beginning of the episode, we see her getting, she's still living in the pink. And Clipper sniffing her hard, like, I ain't feeling you, you're dirty. I gotta watch everything you're doing. You said Uncle Clipper has all these rules except don't run drugs, BL at the pink. Okay. Yeah, I think she did too. She felt the colorism in the club when the man asked her about Whisper, and she started questioning her looks. Yeah, that's why she told the white boy, "Oh, you want me?" And then that's why they, well, yeah. So they told, so the white boy come up and like her talking about, "I'm a hoe though," and he was like, "Well, that's a good thing because I'm a hoe too." I said, "Child, okay, got you." I said, "Child, boo." He couldn't even handle them lips trying to kiss on her. And so, long story short, okay, get over here to Autumn. I just want this lady to stop with this slanking her hips and thinking she bad type of stuff. Like, I want her to just, can she be vulnerable except when somebody, other than just when somebody's attacking her physically? Like, it's like it's this badass persona that to me it just ain't, it ain't clicking all the way for me. Is it clicking all the way for y'all? I don't know. I knew grandma was gonna catch COVID-19 when Toy sat next to her at the club. That's what they said on my last review. I didn't even catch that Toy sat next to her. Who the fuck says I'm a whole stripper who's screwing in the club and so and knew you watched her get out the car from going to screw somebody? I like Olive. LOL. She's trying to be in a boss position. Yeah. I guess that's why she had to let Andre taste her teacup. They hadn't had sex yet, and the nigga still married though, Autumn. I guess that's why she had to let him taste her teacup so that she could reel him in or whatever. I don't know, child. I'm just looking like, whatever. Yeah, me either. So, okay, so she down there trying to make a play to get in the, in the higher meetings, okay, about this, about getting money to sell the paint. Okay, she trying to get up to where the, not you little runners and shit, you little lieutenants coming out for the big company. I want to be up there with the CEO and the board members so I can let them know that I ain't playing around with this money. Okay, y'all didn't work it out, y'all didn't get it popped, so I'm gonna get it popped myself. So she go to this event at that plantation house, and Andre up there making his bid again for mayor, and talking about he wants to do a, what is it called, a renaissance for Chuckalissa, and woot woot woot. And Autumn coming there with that red dress that was nice on her, but the hair was horrible. Why was that going on? So they usher her out, usher her out, and she wait on, she's standing outside trying to figure out she gonna get back in, and then she see the lady who I think she took her invitation at first, thinking that she wasn't gonna come because her husband recently died. That wench said she don't care nothing about that nigga or the fact that he died, and she out here, she ready to play ball. She done took his spot on the board. Okay, and she come in talking all this mess, but treating her like a little cigar girl, telling her to go get her drink, until she realized that she the one that hold that casino in her hand. Autumn, Keisha, Haley. Oh no, what's all this Lakeisha Savage? Girl, what's the name for real? They must got Autumn on a discount. Andrew or Andre's wife was tasting something else, someone else poll. So, but girl, it don't matter. That's why I've been sitting in a whole bunch of people's chat room the last couple of days where they talking about something that happened and how whatever they was watching, the woman don't owe nothing to the wife because it ain't his wife. It ain't they wife. No, it's something that you owe to yourself about being decent and in order and having integrity. You don't fuck married men, ho. It don't matter if the nigga is wanting you or not. Oh, okay. Roulette was just keeping it real, so Duffy knows the deal. Mm-hmm. Autumn was giving low budget Jessica Rabbit, indeed. And Autumn crawling scene was horrific. Okay, so listen. So she done found her way into his apartment somehow, right? And when Andre come home from the benefit or whatever, he on the phone with that mixed Kyle brother, and the Kyle brother talking about he can't stand her. Da, da, da. She talking aside. He turned around and jumped like, "Oh my gosh, what you doing in my house?" And he talking about, bitch, you doing a lot of shit. You could have messed me up, and this is very important to me. But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm the one who really holds the power, so you better watch out for me. And she's like, oh, "Okay, you got all the power. Okay. Tell me what to do. So then he that's his cue to screw her. Child. Why they should have never screwed. That would have made that whole situation between them so better. For them to never screw. Mm-hmm. And she got to crawl over there to him. So, what if he got money? What you mean? The married man? I ain't with that. Shit. I could have been had a married man with money. I don't want that at all. Now, not no rich money, but very nice living money, very nice house, a very nice clothes, a very nice car. And I was like, why don't you get divorced and then start trying to date folks? Talking about separation. Don't nobody care nothing about no damn separation. Autumn is boss bitchy or the business savvy part, but he's still married. I'm not feeling that arc of the storyline. Yep. Whew. Okay. Who we moving on next? Did y'all see when Lil Murda came on home to Clifford? Talk about I'm not okay. And Clifford took him on in and shit. Took him on into that COVID house. Child. Took him on in that house of COVID. What is going on? And I guess he didn't walk in blood. Now who done seen that? Because you know in the hood, baby, and Clifford does live in the hood, people be out at all times of night. Uh, what else did we see going on down in there? We saw Big L. He wasn't doing nothing but talking about it's gonna be another 5 stacks. It's gonna be another 5 stacks for them to get some kind of uh air filtration or some bullshit, and they don't know how they're gonna get it. Mm-mm. Probably I said you would have been over there like coaching them, baby. No, indeed. They'd have never got me with that. Yes, Jennifer, and the fake prosthetic he had when when she puts on bed, they should have left that on the edge of the floor. Yes, it was big and funny looking. It looked like a whole dildo. Right, because we seeing real titty. So, girl, I think we done run through everybody. We're gonna get to my girl Mercedes, honey. We're gonna get on over here to Mercedes. We're gonna get on over here to Mercedes, y'all. Is we gonna get on over here to Mercedes? Y'all want to say something about somebody else? But we ending it with Mercedes, baby. So Mercedes wants to go check Shell about what the hell she done said that night that Terica had to go and drive her home from being drunk out in the street. And Shell was like, I didn't say that. And she was like, yes, you did. She was like, listen, baby. And so uh, Mercedes was like, yes, you did. And she's like, I can come get her a couple days after the week or so like that. And she was like, listen, baby. Oh, no, I didn't go through all this for nothing, honey. I will be finishing her up. She will be raised by me. You don't know nothing about being a mom. You might know about being a mom, but you don't know about being a parent. And that's my child. I don't even really feel that way. I might have said some shit, that type of shit, right? So what tripped me out is, what is that? Oh, y'all stupid. Okay. So she go on. She been looking for Terica. Coach called and was like, "Hey, we need you to finish up the Mercedes experience." Because remember, when she had to run to see about Terica that one time, he thinking that's the last and that's the end. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the last time she been up there in Memphis in that house or that penthouse or whatever, and needs to come and finish up the job because he had paid her, right? But she had already been up there with his wife too. So he messed around and she said, yeah, I'll come up there. But then when they come, the wife is there. And what tripped me out is the wife is there. Okay. Now, in comparison to how he finna act at the end, okay? Now, this is the thing. They sitting down, they talking, everybody dressed. The wife is talking under her breath, like, "Oh, I really enjoyed last time. I couldn't stop thinking about you." And da, da, da. And Mercedes like, "He, okay, that's our secret. Keep it our secret. Don't keep no shit started. Boo, 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 right?" And coach is all like, "Yeah, I'm ready to get the rest of my money's worth. Woo, 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 but let me get over here and make my concoction." Come to find out, coach just screwed his dick off. It don't even work right no more. He got to go get a potion number 9, like Diamond over there talking about walking backwards and turning. He gonna mess that girl up. Diamond gonna mess that girl up, trying to fuck with him about that ring. Okay, he gonna put that hoodoo on her and mess her up. But here go coach, y'all. He big bad trying to buy bitches and stuff, and all that stuff like that, and want his wife to accept it. And his dangling is run out, and it ran its race, baby. Could y'all believe that? Can y'all believe that? Could y'all believe that? He over there taking Viagra and mixing it with shit and stuff. Girl, I said, ain't this how these mother effers be? Toe down and raggedy with a nice suit and got the nerve that when they get to screwing and he's screwing his wife laying next to him with a whole nother chick, screwed a whole nother chick. And that's perfectly fine. But when she start getting hers and enjoying the chick that you don't have a problem with them laying in the bed with, but now that you see that they didn't that they real good at it and probably didn't had each other behind your back, you mad? You want to argue? You want to welch on the deal? Don't want to give the girl her money? What? And then the wife, just like you paid her on the side, you better go get them 40 stacks and get them to Mercedes. But Mercedes, this is my thing. While these niggas is arguing, and you had already put you a little piece of shawl on, why you don't go get your money and run out on the plug? We would have had to fight out. I'd have fought my way out with as much of them stacks as I could. I'd have fought my way out with my stacks. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Are you crazy? Yeah, how you gonna act like that? I would have never started with the wife. Mercedes didn't get the money. Too dumb. Yeah. Also, stop trying to get Terica until you're ready and stable, which she is not, right? I hate that they recast the coach. This new coach is Where's the coach from last season? We need him back. The story is more believable. Why? Did he look better or something? I forgot what he looked like. Let me go over here and see what he looked like. I'm gonna look it up real quick. People must be searching that a lot to see what he looked like. Okay. Let's see what he looked like. Okay. All right. So let's look. Okay. This is what he looked like. Oh, let me take this off. Sorry, y'all. That's him right there with his back turned. I think this is him in real life. Hold on, let me find him again. 'Cause that was with his back turned. Dog, can I get the picture? God, dog. I guess. I mean, he was younger looking. He got some tribal markings or something on his arm. I don't know. Okay, yeah, I don't know. They probably got him so that got this older man so they could play like that old tired ass marriage and stuff that go on in it. Cause that man looked like he could real quickly look like he too young. You think you're because he got that role in Queens, but since it's canceled, they can bring him back. LOL. You said the money would already been in your bag. Okay, everybody know that you supposed to put the money up from the beginning. He did look bad. Yes, he did. The coach should be mad. He got double crossed. He should have still paid for what he did experience. Okay, so you're saying there like that he should be mad. That you okay with him being mad that they went behind his back, right? But is it because he's upfront and honest with his wife? So we think by bringing the women towards the relationship. Is that why you think that? Since his wife knows about women, and then for her to go behind his back and not tell him, he feels some kind of way? I think he recasted him because okay, yeah, we already did that. Mercedes cheap. They got you around there doing all that and the piece don't work. I need 25,000 a week. Sadie's always getting played, y'all, like y'all said. So she runs out and she leaves or whatever because she see that they kept calling her pussy. Like you mad 'cause I got pussy and you get pussy and that I ate the pussy better, and she's just feeling like trash, when she should. So she goes home and she's stressing out about it and feeling bad, pulling the wig off or whatever. Get a knock at the door. Terica, she finally the girl. This is 2 and 3 days later, and you ain't seen Terica till now. Terica come on through, and she crying and stuff like that. So I'm thinking she didn't had the fuck up shell. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking she had to put them paws on shell real quick or something. That's what I was thinking at first. But then when she started breaking down crying, I said, "Oh Lord, she pregnant." And that lady pulled that damn pregnancy test from, or that girl pulled that pregnancy test from. I was like, "Yep, I knew it." When she started crying hard, I knew she was pregnant. Uh oh. Can y'all hear me? Okay. It said having trouble connecting. Please check your internet. So, anyways, y'all. Yes, honey, it was a trip. Hold on, cement. So yeah, so I was definitely like, what? Look, you didn't. And then the thing about it is, she with her friend named Kellen. That sound like a boy, and it's spelled Kelon on my thing, right? Okay, it was spelled Kelon on my thing, and I was like, that's a boy. And then you gonna say, never mind to Shell. Shell said, who's Kellen? I don't know. And as soon as Shell didn't know who the boy was, you should have found Terica's funky. See, I'd have found Terica off rip. Okay, the type of mama I am, I'd have found Terica off rip. Okay, no ma'am. off rip, we be knowing what Tarek was. Understand me? Yes, he arranged for her to be with him, not his wife behind his back. Right. She blew her bag by not being transparent. Coach was straight up the whole time. Yeah. Yeah. And then the wife gonna come behind him talking about don't squelch on the deal. Girl, you shouldn't even be worrying about squelching on if he's squelching on the deal. You should be like winking your eye like, girl, you know I'll get you the money. That's exactly what you should have been doing. Girl, you know I'll get you the money, child. I ain't worrying about it. F this nigga today. F this nigga on today. Okay. So I'm gonna drop this link for anybody who wants to come up. You can come up with your avatar. I'll keep mine on. Well, shit, of course I'm gonna keep mine on. I think it was a good episode. I think costuming is pretty good. I think Murder and Wody, and see, Wody always is almost always in black. Have y'all noticed that? He the Grim Reaper. I think Murder and Teak look good this episode. I think that Mercedes looked good this episode as far as costuming and stuff like that. Girl, I love Uncle Clifford in his damn sweatsuit. That pink sweatsuit he had on looked so good on him. Or her, excuse me, her. It looked so good on her. I was here for that. Just it was a good look. You know what I'm saying? Instead of all that crazy bullshit that don't even be fitting half the time. Yeah. Well, looky. Well, looky. Let me bring this down.
What's good?
Nothing, child. Come on through, because I know you is not satisfied.
Don't do me that.
What is your main point of contention, though?
I just didn't like the whole. I don't know. I'm just feeling like the writing is kind of lazy, right? I feel like that there's no way Coach. Okay, for instance, let's start with Coach and the Daggers. I feel like that there's no way that Coach, just by that little bitty interaction that they did, that Coach knew that they had slept together before. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like that was extreme. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, all the girl did was start fingering her. You know what I'm saying? And y'all done been together before. Y'all done been together before. You out here.
Yeah, Mercedes looked at her in her face and was all like,
she's a hoe. She's a whore. She's selling the experience. What are you talking about? Okay, that's what she do. She do that when she dancing. Okay. Yeah.
Did you see but then the wife was all digging all in her cat, all crazy, right? And the last time he had seen them together, the wife was acting all scary and shit, like she had known.
No, the wife when he got butt naked.
Yeah, but she was still acting like, oh, this is all new to me. This is just the way she was letting her touch on her and stuff like that. Like, oh, this is all new. And so for her to be all like, jangle-lang, all in the cat and shit like that, I don't know. He knew something was up at that point. I feel like he could have known.
Yeah, I didn't like that. And you know, Terica planned on having this baby. You know, Terica planned on having a baby.
From she's saying that.
I seen the trailer. She all standing all in the mirror, holding her belly and stuff. Girl, look. Yeah. Now I thought that was brilliant that they put that in there because, you know, Shell, you know, always trying to talk down on Mercedes, but this girl done got pregnant in your care.
Yes, under your watch. She done
did what I did under your watch. And that just goes to show that no matter how much you think you got it together, you can have a point of vulnerability in life and lose track of what's going on. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So you can't be around here judging Mercedes or Mrs. Woodbine by what happened in their house because it happened under your watch too.
Oh, she get Mrs. Woodbine. That's Patrice Woodbine mean.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
Treese.
Mercedes gonna go to Miss Woodbine and tell her that Terica is pregnant.
I didn't see that. Where you see that at?
Yeah, when she was like, pregnancy there's a life or death or something like
I
that.
didn't see Woodbine in that.
It looked
How
like
you
she was
know?
talking to Woodbine. It looked like because the face was lighter. You couldn't see and the
Okay.
person said, "What you gonna do?" That was Miss Woodbine voice.
What
What
she
you
said?
gonna
Getting
do?
pregnancy? What don't do well? What she say?
I forgot what
Yeah, the
exactly
actual
what she
words.
said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I know I heard Miss Woodbine say, "What you gonna do? What we gonna do?" Because Mercedes was like, "Girl, we wasting time. Time's a wasting." That's what Erica Badu say. Time's a
Yeah.
wasting, and she say, "Time for what, bitch? You know what it is." I ain't seen no nigga. I ain't never seen Kellen, baby. Come on up over here. You know what I'm saying? You ain't
You ain't
doing
gonna
what
do
I
like my
did.
mama. Do like my
You ain't do,
mama.
girl. You ain't doing what I did. You ain't doing what I did. You
Do like my
ain't.
mama. She said,
But Mercedes.
"Who this nigga?
I think
You
it's
was dating
brilliant
that
that
other
they.
nigga."
I think it's brilliant that they put it in here because we're going to see
Mhm.
Mercedes struggle with that decision, right?
Yeah.
It's like I didn't raise a girl and she came over here, let me help her. You know what I'm saying? Raise this baby. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's gonna be like, girl, you're not doing what I did, or you know what I'm saying? It's just,
Yeah.
I think it was brilliant to see how Mercedes gonna handle this.
Yeah. I bet she just gonna be granny.
Oh no, baby.
You think she gonna have that girl get rid of it?
Is there
I
any
think
other
she may
option?
suggest it. I think she may suggest it,
Oh,
huh?
baby, she girl kicking and screaming. You going in my house? You gonna give yourself a chance?
So when a mama does that, it makes the child is the abortion on the mama hand or the girl?
I don't know. I just feel like them. Listen, I went to school with a girl when we was 14 years old. She ended up getting pregnant,
Mhm.
and she had ended up trying to run away, and because her mama had her when she was 15, and she ended up getting pregnant at 14, and her mama didn't want her to have a baby. And then her mama had ended up giving in and had apologized to her and was saying, I had no right to tell you that you can't have your baby because I had you, but they were struggling. You know what I'm saying? Like they were struggling. And my friend, I can't even call her my friend no more because I ain't seen her since we was 14. Okay.
Right,
She
right.
had a rough life with that baby. Do you hear me? The baby was sickly. She had to ride the bus every day to get down there to Texas Children to see the baby every day. She had to get on the bus because the mama didn't have no car. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
She used to have to ride the bus when the baby did get out the hospital. She had the stroller. The stroller was must have been for a baby doll because I seen her pushing the stroller one day and the baby ass was down there touching the ground. Okay, so
Oh.
she should have no reason having a baby. And then when the baby was like, the baby daddy was in and out of jail, never really had nothing to do with the baby. And when the baby was like 8 years old, he ended up getting killed. The baby daddy had ended up getting killed when the baby was like 8 years old. So she
Oh.
really is responsible and had to be responsible for this baby by herself. I don't want to make my child have no abortion. Don't make me have to make you get one though. Because under my roof, I just feel like that you're responsible. You have to say so what's going on up under your roof.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, I just not no teenager. No, I don't see it. I don't see it. Now we probably gonna do some Oprah. You remember Oprah daddy died yesterday. Oprah said
Yeah.
that her daddy had told her when she moved in with her daddy said the blues was that he would rather see his daughter dead in the river before she come home as a teenage mother. And she said that she had a lump in her throat because she was already pregnant when she moved in over there with her daddy.
Oh. And she had abortion, didn't she?
No, she had the baby, but the baby was stillborn.
She. Okay.
But yeah, she wouldn't have had no. I
Do you believe that? It don't matter. It don't matter what we believe. Go ahead.
But
Go
she,
ahead.
well, yeah, because she said to her, she had, I love Oprah. She said
Oh.
that she was sick, and she had went to the hospital, and the nurse had told her, girl, you either pregnant or you got a tumor, and if you pregnant, you need to go ahead and tell me because if we put you through this X-ray machine, it could kill the baby. And so they ended up going to saying that she had got pregnant. She was pregnant already when she had moved down there. and her daddy and his wife had planned on raising a baby. That she was gonna have a baby and they was gonna raise it as like her sibling. But the baby was stillborn, and she said that her daddy told her, "I don't know why, but God gave you another chance," and she hit the ground running, and that's what we see today. Yeah, I believe that.
Okay.
You don't believe that?
Private Eye. I don't feel the same way about Oprah like you do.
Mm. So that
Why
means she
you saying that,
lied.
Private Eye? Say what now?
That mean that she lied.
I didn't know that. Absolutely does not mean that she lied. Oprah always got some harrowing story she done been through.
Mm.
Every time somebody tell their story, she got a similar story.
You gonna read it aloud?
Oh, I wasn't even looking at it. I was waiting on you to say something about it. Okay.
Mm.
Say something about what I said. Okay. Now Terica will for sure need both her moms. I think Mercedes will suggest termination, but will not force her due to guilt and what she told Terica about always wanting her. Yeah. But
Ain't
always
no
wanting her
way.
don't mean you want no grandbaby that you going to take care of because she too young. They need a next season, they need a new Terica too, because she can't act either.
The best actor on the show is Roulette. Roulette
Yeah.
Clifford.
Yeah.
You don't like Clifford acting?
It's I don't know, it's extra. But then when you see him on his
I don't
Instagram,
like.
baby, he extra too. Just himself. Just the
I don't
actor
like the
himself.
whole. He give a lot of this Mississippi talk and stuff. It's just it's too much. It's too much. Oh, and Miracle Watts did real good.
Oh, get the fuck out of
Give
here.
her her Emmy. Give her her Emmy.
No,
Give
she
her
was not good. She was better than she was on
what?
that motorcycle. She was better than she was on that motorcycle, but she was
Oh,
not
baby,
good.
she did good. She did
No,
good.
she laid on her back and she did good.
Did you see how? Uh, Let me know because y'all
And
gonna
if
say I'm
that's what
body
he be looking
shaming.
like when he's
Did you see
screwing her,
what the
child.
Dapper? Did you see what the Dapper looked like when she stood up?
The what look like?
The Dapper booty.
Yes, it was horrible,
I was like,
baby.
oh my god, I couldn't believe that they that. I was like, oh my
I'm
god.
glad you brought that back to my attention because I just swept over that scene. Oh my gosh, yes, her booty was off the chain. I was like, no, ma'am, cut it out.
It
With
was not even
her
like it was
waist
sitting
and
up. It
I'm
looked
finna run it back.
deformed almost.
Yeah, let me
Hmm?
run this back real quick. I'm finna run it back because it's on right now. Hold on.
It looked deformed. I was like,
I,
oh
was- I
my
was like, oh,
god.
I was like, oh.
And my whole thing is listen, do what you do, right? My whole thing is when you get naked on the TV, when you get naked on a TV show, make sure you the star of the show, right? I'm not coming in here getting butt naked to be no extra. You know what I'm saying? Because that's basically what you is. We ain't coming in here to get butt naked to be no extra on the show. I mean, she was butt naked. We saw everything but her puss.
So you good with Mercedes and Mississippi and all them since they strippers being naked and they stars of the show, not the star but stars.
Well, so I think that it's a
Well,
difference.
her booty looked crazy when he turned her around too.
So, do you watch Euphoria?
No, sir.
Okay, so what'll be different from me is uh it'll be different if Mercedes had never got naked before too though, right? Because Mercedes do get naked, she get naked a lot, right? I don't have a problem with them. I mean, they are strippers, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, I'm not about to be on this show for a good hot minute, and I'm in here just naked. You know, I mean, you are Miracle Watts,
Yeah.
and this is his woman. I wonder how he felt about. I just don't see their relationship last, and I'm sorry to say it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't
Yeah.
want to wish bad on nobody, but ain't no way I just can't see how he would. I don't know. Because I would have been like, oh, you going to get butt naked on camera? Okay.
And her booty, while she laying on her stomach, look like a big old mound. It don't look soft or supple or out at all. Hold on,
But
she finna get out the bed right now. Hold on. Ooh, yes. Yeah, that look weird. It looks all constructed. Yeah. How you gonna be all? I've seen some thin girls drag wagons, but that don't make no sense right there.
But she's from Houston.
I don't give a damn. That's fake. Them hips is fake. It's the hips more so than the booty to me. And then she gonna have the nerve to have arms. See, she took all the Texas out of her. Cause now you got arms. You got this fake hip.
Everybody got arms. Come on now.
No, I don't have a problem with her having arms. I'm saying she took all the Texas out of us because we carry weight. And she went and got them titties and all that lipo down her sides and down her back and shit like that, to where only that area is thin. Everything else is thick. Even her little legs was thick. Well, not the leg part, but the thigh part. Her face big and thick too. And the only thing is from your titties to your coochie is slim. And it's too slim for them hips and that booty you dragging. But anyway, let me get off that child.
Yeah,
I feel guest starring roles should not get naked unless you're getting super paid. They might be.
Yeah, I ain't.
You
They
think
girl ain't getting no super pay. They ain't got no money. They ain't got no money. You can tell by the script.
I don't know. The strip gives and doesn't give like equally. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. I thought that this was beautiful that they put this stuff in there about Terica, though. I really thought this is going to be. It's like she did what her mama did.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I want to see how Shell I want to see how Shell going. You know what I'm saying? Because you know she might be like, well, you know, I tried to raise her, but that woodbine's still in her. You know what I'm saying? Like I could just see her.
That woodbine. Okay.
That
so
woodbine's still in her. She's still y'all.
Wait a minute. So let's talk about how I would have felt as a mama that didn't raise her, that you didn't brought this to me. Because I was a teenage pregnant. You brought this shit to me before you brought that to the lady that raised you.
Yeah, she'll understand.
I'd have felt some kind of way. Like, hold on, Happer, what? You
supposed to understand.
Yeah.
Because you did it.
Let me shut up, because I sure did the same thing. I called my homegirl who had a baby before me and my cousin. I did the same thing. Mm-hmm. Let me shut my little black mouth with that. Okay. So anyway, okay, so what do you think about the whole Teak and Murda relationship? You don't think that was played beautifully? Like, not played, that was a beautiful story?
I agree with what Private I said. You know, it's just, to me, I wish that we would have seen it coming a little bit before all of a sudden he just feeling all this and he committing suicide. You get what I'm saying? It'd have been different if we just saw little sprinklings of it before, but we haven't saw nothing of it.
Of what?
Of him committing suicide. Of him even being suicidal. He was getting bugged after the stuff had happened with. Okay, I'm looking at the thing. Yeah, it did look like that when she was bending over. It was like two basketballs.
Mm-hmm.
But no, it did seem like he was getting bucked over the whole George Floyd thing. You know what I'm saying?
He was always about to jump on somebody, just like he was about to jump on that man in the parking lot of the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
For nothing. That you ain't got to go put your hands on him for that. That's some nigga bitch. Woo, 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 if you gonna do anything. Then I'm sitting here looking at this part where they was dancing when they got him that new car, and he was in love with Lil Murda. Like when he came out that car, remember how he was just like looking down, he tilted his head like, oh my gosh, like this is my dog, this is my man. You know what I'm saying? He was probably hanging all his nights with all them raps coming through, hanging all his nights in the pen on him and Lil Murda gonna be together.
I knew that he was gonna kill himself because, like I said, I saw the rating.
Please, my black and beautiful, please tell him how you saw it was coming and see if he'd be like, okay, yeah.
I did. I mean, I saw the suicide. I knew that he was gonna die because I've seen the rating suicide at the beginning. Yeah, exactly. Private Eye. Teak's behavior gave out hurt somebody, not himself. Exactly. I saw the suicide at the beginning of the thing, and then I was like, oh, somebody gonna die. Somebody gonna commit suicide. And like you said, when the man had, they try to give, they think they clever by giving Easter eggs throughout the show. And when the barber said, you look casket sharp now.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I knew that he was gonna go, but then I was like, oh, when Roulette started feeling bad because I felt like the colorism in the club, she felt like she wasn't good enough. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. in the club, I was like, it might be her, but it wasn't that deep for her to do that. So I was like, oh, it's gonna be him. It's gonna be him. But yeah, do you think that Miracle got sent down there from Houston to see what happened to oh boy?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Because the way
That's
she
why
all
she
in there looking at that ring.
Yep. She was looking at the ring. Then when she said, "You must have came in late," she also said something like you look like you've been down there saving chicks that didn't want to be saved, or something like that. That's another call to getting caught. Down there. How am I trying to say this? They were in the club a couple of episodes ago talking about how he had ransacked and was in there clowning. Get somewhere, girl. Go somewhere and sit down. He was in there fighting somebody for somebody else, right? And now Montavious is gone, and she knows by everybody's mouth that he was the muscle in the club. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe Montavious was down there with some chick, and he putting two and two together, or she putting two and two together. He's the muscle. That kind of left my mind. I tried to piece it back together, but it left my mind a little bit. Go ahead.
What else happened on the show? Like I agree with Jennifer. If y'all gonna show the dick, show the dick. If y'all not with these prosthetics, then stop. You know what I'm saying? That dick that they had over there with Andre, I just surprised that they even showed that scene, showed that clip. That should have just been laid on the cutting room floor. I mean, we could leave with our imaginations that she was right, but not that it was too big. It was too big. It was too fat. The way it was
standing straight up to me. I ain't never seen one stand straight up.
And
she got on the back. It's always to the side, something.
And she just got on it like that, and she didn't have to ease her way onto it or nothing. Please. Oh yeah,
she
back
did
to Big
ease
T.
because she threw her head back when she went down on it.
Girl, something like that, girl, you got to ease your way on it. It ain't gonna be all sweet and sexual like she was doing it. It's gonna be
how you know what we gotta do?
Well, I don't know.
Okay, that's different.
Big Teak. No, I get what you're saying. My Black is Beautiful, the flashbacks in the trap house. He was dealing with mental struggles. He stayed with highs and lows. I'm saying on this episode, though, right? I'm just saying that
I can't believe you just judging from this episode. Think about everything he's been going through.
Exactly, and that's the part I was saying. Teak's behavior gave he'll hurt somebody, not himself. But it never gave that he'll hurt himself.
Do you really know what suicide looks like, though? Was somebody who's suicidal?
I do. That's what happened to Monica.
Yeah, but you don't have to look like or act like you're suicidal to take your life.
What I'm saying is they threw this on. But I'm saying they threw this on us in one episode. They could have gave us some little sprinklings of it throughout the season. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought it was lazy to make it seem like that he was committing suicide as some of the result to being Lil Murda being with somebody else and not him. When these are DL men. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, explain that, because I saw you comment that. What you mean? What's the difference?
What I'm saying is
outright game.
Because they were DL. It's not like they're about to be walking down the street holding hands.
But maybe he was cool with their charade they were playing.
But they had been in jail, and he had been in jail for years. He hadn't seen this man in years. Yeah. So it'll be crazy for him to just automatically think that he was going to be with the man when he got out of jail.
I don't know. I feel like it was a charade.
But I feel like that the character who played Teak did some good acting this episode, though. I feel like the acting that he did was good this episode. It wasn't that when I say that it's just the writing that was bad to me. I feel like that his acting was good, but the writing was not. That's a big old man, ain't it? That's a big old red bone.
What?
Teak.
Oh, who said that? The writing? I don't see. So they must be blocked. Who said something about the writing?
I'm saying it to you.
Oh, okay, go ahead.
No, I'm not, because I'm saying that he played a good role. He played a good character. He acted very well this episode.
Oh yeah, I agree with that.
Wasn't good.
But probably I said they just need to get rid of Teak because he might get into some shit with Clifford. That ain't it. They need to get rid of
Yep.
Teak because Wody was gonna kill that nigga.
Wody wasn't going.
Or
Wody
get
wasn't.
that nigga put back in jail.
Wody wasn't gonna do nothing.
I don't know why you not respecting Wody. Wody did that last episode.
He did do that. He did, but it was still pussified. You know what I'm saying?
How was it pussified?
It was pussified.
He
Wody
can't
is the
send
one who.
jokes at him.
First of
He
all,
can't
Wody
send
is the one who
jokes.
went. First of all, Wody is the one who went and got the nigga in the first place.
Okay, and
Wody
he
is the one
thought
who went
better
and
of it,
got
so
Big
he
Tick in the
handled his
first place.
mistake. So he handled his mistake.
Nah.
Yeah, that's a real nigga right there. Oh, my bad. I fucked up. Let me handle this real quick.
What else?
Real
And
talk.
I think Mama Ernestine, they ain't got enough to pay Loretta. Mama Ernestine about to go.
You said they ain't got nothing to pay Loretta.
They ain't got enough to pay Loretta. She gonna have to go. But no,
But what's she
Autumn
fighting on the
can't
clip for
act.
the next
Andre,
episode? She fighting.
she fighting what?
On the clip for the next episode, she fighting and Lil Murda holding her and she fighting. She reaching for somebody. What's that all about?
I ain't see that. Let me look at it again.
You got to look at it real quick. The sprinkling was they were never going to be in an open relationship. The sprinkling was they were never going to be in. I don't think that. I think that he knew that, but I think that he was fine with. I mean, that's what you do when you DL. Like I said it earlier in the review, they gotta live a double life. So I don't think that he was thinking that they was gonna go around and be man to man going down the aisle and woot and stuff like that. But I think he wanted to still be his boo.
Did you see how Stars? I don't know if you got the app or how your cable and stuff is set up, but did you see how Stars all of a sudden now when the episode go off, they lead you into High Town?
No, I don't. I don't have that. I don't have it like that. I don't have Stars.
Okay.
I'm using another streaming service. But what's High Town?
Another show on Stars.
About, is it black folks or what?
No, it ain't.
Oh, they want the black folks to go watch some white folks. What is it? Is it some white folks getting on methamphetamines or something?
I don't know.
Let me look it up real quick. Let me see why they that must be the new show they need to promote, because that's how they did with turn that off, man.
I'm trying to get a woman crying. Hold on. Get the hell out of Chuckalisa.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I don't see it.
What is High Town about, Neurolife?
But yeah, Autumn can't act. I don't know if it's not acting or if it's the UK accent coming in. And her and Andre got it. You know, they both live in the UK.
Hold on. So High Town is 2020 crime show. A hard-playing National Marine Fisheries Service. Okay, I'm through right there. Has her life thrown into disarray when she gets tasked with investigating serious crimes in her popular beach community. As if battling criminals isn't hard enough, Jackie walks the tightrope of sobriety as she tries to stay above a pool of secrets, betrayal, and shame from her past. She becomes at odds with Sergeant Ray Abruzzo, an abrasive but effective member of the Cape Cod Interagency Narcotics Unit, until he becomes disgraced and is taken out the force as they both spiral from the stress of their investigations. Okay. But when Walking Dead used to go off, they would promote that show that short-lived show that Daryl from The Walking Dead was the star of. It was like go right into it, you know what I'm saying? Even that one that was crazy, it was kind of like magical, and then people used to fight each other, and they had all these different costumes and shit like that. They did that for like 3 years after The Walking Dead. So yeah, I've seen that done before. When they want you to get into something that's new and that they think is gonna pop, but then none of them pop, and Walking Dead is still going. Maybe not as strong as it used to, but it's still going. I love me some Walking Dead. But this is the thing. I don't like that white lady who came into that. I mean, I know that this type of shit is Southern, and this is how it still probably play out. But I think she was overdone. She was like a a Mae West or something like that, like too much, like a Harlem's Night, the lady from Harlem's Night acting, you know? And I'm like,
Oh, the white lady.
mm-hmm. Yeah, she was a little extra. But that white man that was drunk, he played his role good, girl. Boy, he really did. Oh, Hightown has some black main characters too. Well, I might check it out. I need me a little crime story. But honey, we're gonna see Chuck Lisa next week. I just really like this episode, so I had to come on immediately after watching it and talk with you guys. I really hope to see. Okay, let's talk about some predictions, and we'll end out with predictions. Is that okay with you, Andrew?
Yeah, but we gotta hurry up because I gotta go. But go ahead. What you got? What we predicting?
Okay, I predict that. It's gonna be some static between Wody and Lil Murda about that Rome shit.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
And I think it's gonna come back on Wody too. It's gonna get back on Wody, like officially, like law enforcement type.
Mm-hmm. So I don't think that it's gonna be no static because I think that when Mississippi had called him,
Yeah.
and let's talk about this sad ass Mississippi. First of all, Mississippi out here getting in the club dancing, bucket naked, and you came home and Derek had you that sad ass wiener sandwich. No mayonnaise, no chili, no cheese, no onions, nothing. None of the dress, none of the fixings. He just had you that sad ass wiener sandwich.
I did see that too. I'm like, ooh, y'all eating like this, and you was popping money and swimming in money.
You up here stripping and probably fucking on the low too. When the price is right. Yeah, I didn't appreciate that. What was we talking about? Oh, so I predict. I don't think so. I think that when Mississippi had called him and told him that the man tried to rape her, that the man tried to over her, that he was like, well, good. You know what I'm saying? Especially when we found out that he had the tape. That he had the tape and was recording them. You know what I'm saying?
I can't wait to see how they find that. They need to get beyond that. I hope there is a storyline of them trying to find that.
Yeah.
Oh, what if they find that?
I believe that Derek is.
And then find out that the man in the tape with Murda is dead, and then try to put that murder on Murda.
No, I don't think that they're gonna be able to put it on Murda. What happened is when you shoot a gun, there are ways that they can tell that he can shoot that gun.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, they can tell by the ballistics on if it was if the hand was cocked or able to shoot at that angle and all that shit like that.
Mm-hmm. They're not gonna put that on him.
That dog.
Also, I don't think that Derek is gonna make it out this season. I believe that.
Hold on, side eyeing all of you. What's up?
Hey.
Where's the tape? I don't know where it got to be in his phone because it was in his phone when he showed Mississippi.
I think that
Wody took the phone with him after he killed. Is that what you think? Cause I didn't see him get no phone. Did y'all?
Me? I didn't see him get no phone.
You saw it. Black is Beautiful.
I saw him put the fentanyl back in his pocket.
Yeah.
What was I saying though?
Real quick.
I don't see Derek making it out of this season.
But how you see him going? By who hand?
I think that it's probably going to be by Diamond. The fact that we got Diamond having sex with Miracle Watts, and then he's still thinking about the girl. You know what I'm saying?
She said, "Help me" in it. When he was seeing her face, she said, "Help me." She said, "Help me."
Yeah. So, I see that happening, and she's gonna be trying to call him. My whole thing is, I don't think Mercedes. They got Mississippi character so sad. She's so goddamn sad. She got the gun and shit. He probably done already found the gun and took the bullets out of it, and she don't even know. Her stupid ass probably pulled a gun out and ain't nothing in the gun.
And then gonna get that iron, that real iron, that other iron. Then he gonna see who gonna get that iron on somebody, right? Okay.
And it doesn't. Now we got a tracker on his phone. She got a tracker on her phone, yet she was out on the road with Lil Murda them. You know what I'm saying? Like it doesn't make sense. It's a tracker on her phone, but he got to ask her who she talking to and what they talking about. Come on now.
Well, the tracker don't tell you who they talking, what he
Girl,
talking
look,
to.
I'm just saying if he was that, you know what I'm saying? If he was that, he'll be answering the phone and giving it to her when people call if he was that controlling. But yeah,
I'm watching this scene with Rome, and I'm finna see if I see a phone go up. Go ahead.
He would have had to, in my opinion. Girl, I would have got up out of there. Somebody come get me, y'all. Please come get me. Come get me.
That's what don't make no sense.
I would have left the kids. I probably would have left the kids, girl. Come get me up out of here. My whole thing is that I know
he didn't twist it back my baby.
She wouldn't have brought that baby. She wouldn't have brought that baby home in real life. There's no way she would have brought that baby home in real life.
Not with the arm and that big old bruise.
Yeah, no.
She might have not went to jail, but that baby wouldn't have went home with her.
No, the baby. I know for sure the baby wouldn't have went home with her.
Maybe in a small town though.
Girl.
She could have talked her way out of it. Or put it on the whiteboard, and then the whiteboard know his parents.
And I don't like how they got her so weak that she didn't have enough strength from our ancestors in her when he had broke. Now you done already whooped her ass. You done beat on the baby, and then you coming home and whoop her ass again. Mm-hmm. I'm confronting you over some wrong that you did, and you about to whoop my ass again. She didn't have no strength.
She told him, "Go ahead and do it." She said you could do it. She said,
"Girl, no." She wasn't even supposed to come home unless she don't went to the gun range. She wasn't even supposed to come home unless she don't went to the gun range. No way, Jose. What else?
Hold on now. He just stood up. I don't see no phone. Nah. And I didn't see, and Romy didn't put no phone. Yeah, he putting that pills back in his pocket. And Romy didn't put no phone down on the table when they sat down either.
And then Haley, my whole thing with Haley is, girl, you over here about to get $10 million and you still using the name Lakeisha Savage?
Wait, say that one more time. You did what?
You about to over here trying to get an agreement to get this $10 million for this club, and you still using the name Lakeisha Savage?
I think that was like, I'm Lakeisha in front of all you white folks.
Lakeisha. Girl, Lakeisha Savage is
holds the key to your casino.
No, ma'am. Okay. No, ma'am. I need it. It's gonna be my $10 million needs to be in my real name. My real I'm Haley Colton. Okay.
That's her
you
name.
Still over here using this? Yeah, you still over here using Lakeisha Savage. Girl, go lay down. And then go lay down because that crawl that she did.
But that Haley, whatever, she might have been probably on some wire fraud shit. That's why she's running from that nigga and that shit in the first place.
But we talking about $10 million. $10
million.
We talking about $10 million.
You fucking with a wire fraud.
We talking about $10 million.
And you gotta
that's life changing money.
God, dog,
yeah, she gonna get Cliff with about $3 million.
Bitch, if she didn't give me my $5 million, I wouldn't say nothing to that hoe.
$5 million for what? $5 million for what?
This my shit. This is my legacy, hoe. This is my name.
Well, it would have been gone without me.
Wanted her name. Shit.
It would have been gone without me. You'll get your $3 million. But and it's another thing too. That girl would have been staying in that club.
Right. Well, okay. So what do you think? Clifford gonna take Murda back, and they're gonna be all together and whoop whoop?
I don't know.
And then he letting.
I don't want him to put that on. I don't want them to be together because I don't want that on him.
Want what on him?
Because I feel like that Lil Murda is about the struggle. He's seen his friend, homie level friend, kill himself in front of him. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be hard to come back from. Monica was like, it took her years to get over that. You know what I'm saying? Like it was really nothing that he could do. I just feel like when you write certain stuff in a story, it's no coming back from it. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, on Power, they had ended up killing Naturi Norton's daughter, right? Her and Ghost's daughter. You know what I'm saying? There's no way that you can come back from writing that into a story. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You just can't come back from it. It's people that will tell you that they lost their child and they mourned that death to their last day on this earth. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, it's just certain stuff that you, and then their child didn't even make it to 18. Maybe it'll be easy to cope with if they done got the, you know what I'm saying, into adulthood. You know what I'm saying? But you talking about a 13-year-old girl? No, God. No, it's just certain stuff that you just shouldn't write into a story. And it would have been better if they would have had, I don't know. I just don't like Lil Murda being in the car with him. I didn't like that.
Yeah, that's what I said earlier. I said that earlier. That I feel like him being in the car with him, I'm talking about not emotionally. I'm talking about period. And he's a rising star, and he watched a death. I just think that's not a good look. Opens him up for some sort of scrutiny. And his name Lil Murda.
No, boo, they ain't
I understand
doing
ballistics and shit. I still just don't like it.
Did you see the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills yet?
I saw a lot of it. I didn't see all of it. I need to look at this part where what's her name? Gabrielle Garcelle and what's her name? What's the white lady name that told her son to get the fuck out of there?
Erica Jane.
I need to go see what happened when they were standing up together. You can tell me though.
When they were standing up together.
That's right where I had.
So do you think that she cussed that boy out?
Hell yeah, she cussed him out.
She cursed at him, but cussing him out?
She cussed him out. Okay? She cussed him out because when he said what? She was like, get the fuck out of here. Now you didn't cuss them out. You might have cussed at him the first time, but when he tried to say something back, now you didn't cuss them out and threw him out. And then not only that, she was doing all kind of racist stuff to that oldest boy to me because that shit talking about, she coming at him sexually for one, talking about well, what the hell about him? Like, well, I ain't got shit better to do. She said something like that. I ain't got shit better to do.
I ain't got nothing to lose.
I ain't got nothing to lose. That's what the bitch said.
Well, he'll ask her kid. That's what his mama said.
I don't give a fuck, bitch. You're not gonna try to missus my child. You're not gonna act like the master of my motherfucking kids, bitch.
Oh, come on now, Chelsea.
She did. She was very, very, very what they call. Let me show. I can't say the word CR-ish. Okay, and she's very much Georgian. I'll say that. And I was just like, You know what I'm saying? Just I did not like the undertones or the overturns at all. No, it wasn't broad daylight. That was at night when he was walking down the street.
Might as well be. You walking down the street with blood on.
Yeah, I mean, I said that too. Where was you at when I was already saying that earlier?
Oliver should have turned his nose up at Erica. Oliver, that's his type. Him and his mama got the same type, and so that's his type. That was right up. That was right in his alley.
If I was Oliver's wife, I would roast that nigga once I watched that video. You were entertaining that too heavy for me.
Girl, that woman over there with he went over there with that maid ass family. Girl, look, go on now.
What you mean maid ass family? I don't get down like that.
That maid ass family, that's what my great grandmother them called it, a ready-made family.
Ready-made family, I know, but what about a ready-made family? He obviously
she already had 3 kids before he got there. What you mean?
Right, but I don't give a fuck, bitch. You still gonna respect me once you came over here talking about you gonna be with me and stuff like that. You gonna respect me?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Antigone, you damn sure are.
I don't understand why the girl wasn't. I don't understand why the girl wasn't now. They must be having problems.
No, she probably got to stay with the kids. It wasn't no plane ticket for her. But
and Garcelle didn't have no food at the party. My whole thing is this is the thing that Lonnie Love said that they were so drunk.
Nice.
Lonnie Love said it was so.
The Bosnian said it was nice. The Bosnian woman.
No, she did not. Lonnie Love said that they were so toe up drunk because Garcelle didn't have no food. All she had was the cake, and the cake that she had. Kathy Hilton sent the cake over there.
Wait
My
a
whole
minute.
thing is
When
everybody
did
keep on trying.
motherfucking Lonnie Love say that shit with her raggedy ass?
She was trying to explain why they were so drunk. They were so drunk because they didn't have no food there. All
She
they
told
had was
somebody to ask
liquor.
her why she was so drunk.
Huh? Oh, you think that she wanted to put that out there? Shut up,
Yeah.
girl. I think that
Hold on, keep talking. I'm watching when Erica and Garcelle get together. I want to see what Garcelle. Look, Garcelle want to say something so bad. Oh, that's a cute little suit on her. I don't like it for B, but it's cute on her. Garcelle is not feeling that hoe. I wouldn't either.
Garcelle weak. See, you gotta watch the whole episode. Garcelle weak and she be bumping her gums and stuff. And she just ain't that.
And I can't believe. Oh, here go Erica turning around to say something to her. Yeah, the first thing we'd have been talking about was what you said to my son.
But that's what she said that she was gonna do. But yeah, Private Eye, I've been asking that question. Private Eye, how many baby daddies do the girl got? Do she got a 4 and 4? Do she got 4 and 4? You know what I'm saying? 4 kids, 4 different daddies. I need to know what's going on. Going on.
Phony.
And you can best believe, yes, phony, weak and phony, and you best believe Garcelle wouldn't let that boy marry a black woman that had 3 kids already. You better believe it.
Phony.
Yes, she's phony.
Phony about Garcelle?
She phony. Garcelle was bumping her gums. Garcelle was talking shit. Garcelle, you didn't watch the episode. See, Garcelle went and told Cherie. That the boy that Erica had cussed at her son, and she marched back in there and told her, "You can't never talk to my son like that again." That ain't what she said. Garcelle walked over there, and Garcelle said, "Erica, you hurt Jackson's feelings. Cool. That's not okay. That's not okay. You said it real whiny. You were so pussy about it. Erica didn't even know if you were serious or not." She said, "Garcelle, are you serious?" She didn't even know if you were serious. You said it so pussy and weak. He got the right words, weak and phony. Weak and phony.
Okay, look, the people's is saying that she's
phony.
She
said, wow. Oh, yes, she is. Then when she told Cherie that I didn't say nothing to her that night, but I was trying to wait until she got sober. Well, baby, Erica Jane came into the building ordering drinks, and you didn't say a word.
Right, into this whose party is this? This is Sutton's house, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She was put. This is what and everybody be like, you want her to be Real Housewives of Atlanta? So I don't want her to be Real Housewives, but I want her to do what she say she gonna do. What Kaya say? RESPE, respect me. RESPC, respect me. Right? She told that girl that I'm gonna wait until she's sober and address her when she's sober. Erica Jane came into the building. Wait a minute. Not only did she do that, when she went to Sutton House, the butler had offered Garcelle some drinks, and Garcelle said, "Oh, I don't want no drinks right now." Garcelle said, "I don't want no drinks right now. I need to be sober for when I talk to Erica." And Erica came in ordering drinks, baby, and you didn't do Nathan.
Okay.
You didn't do Nathan. What that girl say, if you ain't talking about money, you ain't talking about Nathan. Yes, baby. And then she
gonna obviously say something to her at some point, because
she gonna say something to her, but she gonna say something to her next episode.
Don't say that, because it's coming up. Because the whole title of it is called Calamity Jane. So obviously they gonna say something to each other.
She gonna say something to her, but it wasn't on the level that she put it. So this is how I feel. Okay, you know, when somebody do something so wrong and the apology's not gonna accept it, you gonna keep on digging.
Yeah.
Okay, let me see. Let me give you an example. Let's just say your man cheated on you, right? And you found out that he cheated. No, wait a minute. You know how, not to bring up your business, whatever, you know how your mama was like, "Who is this nigga?" Mm-hmm. And you was like, "Well, this isn't you." She was like, "No, but who is this nigga?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, what did you talk? You know what I'm saying? I don't have no understanding on what you, I get what you're saying, but I ain't got no understanding on what she's saying, right? She didn't really stick it to her like that, right? You seeing your nigga text somebody or whatever, and I'm sorry I was tripping, but why was you texting her? But why would she didn't really give it to her? She let Erica Jane apologize, and she thank you. Thank you so much. Girl, look, I don't really think it was that serious though. To be honest though, all she
Wait,
said
what
was get
part?
the fuck out of here. All she said was get the fuck out of here.
No, it was very much serious. You don't talk to my motherfucking kid. First of all, I'm already through with you because you actually elongated and opened your legs up to my son, the older one. That was
Why
crazy
you?
as hell. Then she kept telling everybody, get over here, get over here. Bitch, get your
Boy,
fuck
that
ass
boy,
out of
she
here.
Erica Jane only had one baby. Look, that girl over there that he done married got 3 or 4. Girl, look.
No, I'm not talking about what he did yet. I'm talking about what she was talking about. Get over here. She wanted everybody to get over here, get over here. Like, bitch, who the fuck are you? And then why are you hiding behind Dorit like that?
She was drunk.
Just ridiculous. She was acting a fucking fool. And I'd have cussed that hoe out and told her to get the fuck out. I'll talk to you when you sober up.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't like how she did that at all. And I heard you talking about some Kyle beat up her or something like that. Like Kyle was like too handsy with Sutton. I do believe that. And I do believe that Kyle likes to get in the midst of everything so that
They
she can
jumped her. Yeah.
be
Yeah.
seen.
Garcelle gonna call out this episode. Garcelle called her out
Okay, hold on.
twice.
So this is the last couple minutes. Okay, let me watch these last couple minutes. They sitting at the table. What does Cherie got on? Look like a white woman. This is the first time I've ever seen her look like a white woman.
She look broke. She ain't giving me Will Smith's ex-wife.
Well, that was a long time ago too. Shit, she had to live all this time. And that boy grown. She been off the payroll. So now hold on.
Not if I had to win a deal though.
We didn't give Kaya her props because you know she didn't get paid. Okay.
On what?
Went from her neck and back being on the episode for P Valley. You know she ain't get paid for it. And if she did, I hope we find out if she did. I hope the blacks over there made sure she got something. Oh yeah, you guys, Kaya's song was on. Yeah, forgot to mention.
But you know, Kaya was talking shit about Diamond.
About Diamond.
I had seen Kaya do a live, and she said that these niggas be out here messing with Tyler Perry, and they put them on they put them in every show that they have over there on the Tyler Perry live.
Tyler Player is a Tyler Perry kid.
Yeah, he was on Having to Have Nots.
Oh, you want to watch that?
Yeah.
Oh no. Okay, so it was like when someone gets in a fight and tells someone who wasn't there that you beat ass when in reality you barely pinched a bitch.
Yeah, what do you see that as?
So heavy. I was crying and rocking back and forth. Baby, the writers are killing it down in the valley. They're showcasing everything. We as a community sweet. They are showcasing everything. Gabor begs to differ about the writing. Everything we as a community sweep under the rug. Is what you said. Okay. Why she didn't get paid? They say she don't be getting paid when folks use that as much as been used. Why is Kaya still living the way she is? I would think it'd be up a little. I don't know, a little bit up.
She probably didn't handle her business.
Yeah. Yes, we will
find out. She probably didn't handle her stuff. But it's a lot of stuff like Candy. Candy had did an interview, and I remember Candy said that she makes like $3 to $4 million a year off of No Scrubs. Still, to this day.
Damn, $3 or $4 million a year.
Yeah, when people play it, they get paid. You get what I'm saying?
Wow.
And so, yeah. Kaya probably didn't handle her business.
Okay, so let me watch this last part while they sit at this table real quick. It's just a couple of minutes, y'all. I ain't gonna turn it up because Bravo is heinous. Hold on. She can't be alone and drive. I can't stand Dorit.
Exactly, bitch. She was like that. She can't drive. She can't drive no more. And Garcelle was like, "Why not?" And she was like, "I can't be alone, girl. You could just quit saying that you can't drive, then, bitch. Just saying you need somebody in the car with you. You know what I'm saying? Quit the fuck shit, Dorito." But baby, I gotta go.
Okay, boo.
Thank you so much for having me here. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
And you have a nice one.
You do too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So y'all, I need to really watch that Housewives on its own, finish it up without trying to do it on this thing. And I may come back and talk about Beverly Hills, even though, you know, a lot of y'all don't fucking care for Beverly Hills, which just throws me off. But y'all, thank you for staying with me for P Valley, girl. It's another 2-hour review of freaking P-Valley, child. Oh my gosh. So thank y'all for coming through and hanging out. I thought it was an excellent episode. This episode touched a lot. I'm here for it. Okay. I hope we keep getting, robust and diverse storylines and shit like that, and keep going as well as they have been. Y'all, thank you again for watching. Thank you for participating. Thank you to Gabor for coming and having his his say on what he saw on P Valley and the Beverlys. Excuse me, y'all. Then also start belching. And I will see y'all soon. Okay, have a great Sunday. Bye.